And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. As you may be aware, the BBC are under a defund the BBC campaign. Well, new information has just come out in regards to a gender pay gap backlash. Now what they've actually done is, rather than work on the gender pay gap, they've actually just cut a load of people's salaries and increased a load of people's salaries. Now, if you want to know why the BBC managed to get so much money and produce such crap, absolutely useless programmes, here's your reason why. The top 10 of the BBC stars have all had their salaries changed. So are you ready? Number 1, we'll start at 10 and work our way up. So at number 10 is Stephen Nolan. Now, Stephen Nolan hosts the Nolan Show on Radio Ulster. Nolan Live on BBC One in Northern Ireland, and the Stephen Nolan Show on BBC Radio 5 Live. He's just had a salary increase of £75,000, which has netted him, just this year alone, £395,000. Yep, you heard that right. Number 9, Alan Shearer. Former England and Newcastle striker, obviously. He's a pundit for the Premier League and FA Cup. He's had a pay reduction of £50,000. Sounds a lot, doesn't it? But that still leaves him gaining £395,000 this year alone in salary. Number 8, Laverne. She's a music expert and she's on the BBC 6 Music Breakfast Show, 6 Music Recommends, as well as Radio 4's Desert Island Disc and the annual Mercury Music Prize. She's had a pay increase, £90,000 pay increase to be exact. So she now takes home £400,000. Next up, Vanessa Feltz. Vanessa Feltz hosts the Radio 2 Early Breakfast Show and the Radio London Breakfast Show, as well as providing cover for various Radio 2 shows. Guess what? She's had a pay increase as well, £50,000 increase. So now she gets £410,000 per year. Next up, Fiona Bruce, former news anchor and the face of Question Time. She's had a pay increase of £195,000 worth of taxpayers' money. She now earns £455,000 a year. Next up, Hugh Edwards. He's had a drop of £25,000 per year, but he still earns £470,000 per year of taxpayers' money. Are we starting to get why the programming is absolutely crap now for the BBC? They pay themselves all the tax money and make crap programmes for next to nothing. Am I wrong on that? Prove me wrong. The next up, number 4 on the list, is Steve Wright. Now, he's a DJ host on Radio 2 Steve Wright in the Afternoon and Steve Wright's Sunday Love Songs. He's gone up £10,000. So he now earns £479,000 per year. Getting better, this, isn't it? Next up, Graham Norton. Now, Graham Norton used to be the number 1 earner at the BBC. He's now 3rd. That tells you everything, doesn't it? He's had, you ready for this? £115,000 increase, which now nets him per year as a salary £730,000. That's nearly £750,000 of taxpayers' money. Next up, number 2, Zoe Ball. Now, let me just say something about Zoe Ball. Zoe Ball has bled off over 900,000 listeners to her radio show. 900,000. Yet she gets an increase of more than £1 each of all of those people leaving the show. She's now up another £990,000, which nets her now £1.36 million per year. How is this allowed? This is forced stealth tax that's paying for all of this. And of course we've got the virtue signaller himself, Gary fuck you Lineker, who's on, let me have a look, he's the number 1. He's had a pay reduction, £405,000. Sounds a real lot, that, doesn't it? Still on £1.3 million salary per year, still, after they've reduced the money. You want to know how much that is? Just for the top 10 stars, you ready? £6.594 million salaries, million, just for 10 of them. They have 20,000 staff members at the BBC, 20,000. At this point, I do not want to defund the BBC. I want to abolish the BBC and every single person that works there with their salaries. How dare they leech off the British public at that sort of an amount of money? The reason they're losing people from watching is because they're paying all the money to the stars and not to the actual production of programmes. Am I wrong in this? Let me know what you think. Do you think we should abolish the BBC now? This is astronomical. How can they justify any of that? That means that all of those stars earn more than most of our top earners in the country. Absolutely disgusting. But let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out, everyone. Stay safe. Speak out about these scumbags, will you, please? Stop being the silent majority and start just being the majority. The time for silence is done. Time to start speaking out against all of this sort of stuff. But let me know what you think. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.